Hello, welcome to Zatu Games. Today we are going to delve into the future and discover our destinies in the game Destinies. This is an infoboxing where we take a look at the components and talk you over the rules briefly so you have a little bit more understanding about how the game might play. Let's go and discover our... I'm assuming you said that at home. Well, hello. Here I am slightly later than advertised to unbox and slightly infobox the Destinies All In pledge. So just let me move my mouse off the mat. So this thing underneath is the play mat. You'll play out your tiles here. This came in a nice tube, which is actually, the tube is so thick that I will keep the playmat in the tube. Now where's my knife? So this is the core game. I will have a look at the Kickstarter page to show you exactly what are called Lucky Duck exclusives at the end, and what will be in retail and what will only be available from Lucky Duck. Just to say, I really do like the way they've kind of changed the colour of their logo, because their logo is quite fun. But they've done it in a way that really fits the game. So I played a prototype of this, was lucky enough to play a prototype of this, and I loved it. I'm not a big narrative, story-driven game person, but I really loved the way that this handled it, the way you were making your own choices, even at that stage. Mostly what you get for backing the Kickstarter is early access to the expansions, which offers various other modes. This all arrived just as my son arrived home from school, so I didn't get to unbox it straight away, which is annoying. I had to take him crabbing. We caught no crabs. So here are the rules. And again, it's one of those where the rules are going to be fairly light because you're going to learn a lot as you go. There are some skill checks that you're going to have to do, main dice and effort dice, which will relate to, you can already see them underneath some of the things under there. Anyone else get this today? Let me know if they've had your dispatch notice. I've also had a dispatch notice for my Terraforming Mars big box. That should come on Saturday, so I will be unboxing that. Can I just say straight away, I love it when inserts come with a lid. That to me is just great because it holds everything in place. Makes sense. So we have these dual layered player boards, really thick actually, thought I was two there, where you're going to be getting tokens in your various skills that will help you with your skill checks basically as you become more advanced through the game. We have some tokens here, another little tray, that's good. There I do have the metal coin. Oh, this is thick punch board as well. I do have the metal coins, they're punching out there really nicely. We have just two, but I thought it was more because it's so thick, but we have two pieces there. And you will not be, I mean obviously the metal coins are nice, but you will not be dissatisfied with those. We have in here some of these are the wood tokens that you'll be placing into your Destinies player board here to keep. With these silica gels, don't eat them, but also stick them in your shoes after football or after a sweaty activity. Put them in the cupboard with your shoes. That's a tip for you. That's the sort of thing you get free here. See, like you can do this, you can put these in different places, and I can't remember exactly how the skill checks work, but they will help you with your skill checks basically. And these are great. I do have the neoprene ones as well, just because I'm like that. So, I'm not going to actually, the cards here, you'll recognise the kind of thing. I'm not going to open up too much of these cards because they're part of the campaign and I want to experience it firsthand, but you notice the QR codes. Yes, in some ways it works similar to Chronicles of Crime, but in other ways it doesn't because you're not investigating in the same way. You're going off and having your own adventure, and you will make skill checks. These are massive, like these. So these ones are, what are these? They go all the way 6, 4, 2, no, 3 and 3, 1 and 1. So 4, 3 and 1 appear twice, and then 4 and 2 on those. So you're most likely to get a 3 or a 1. So those are really big, chunky. That's my son keeps saying. He doesn't say chunky, he says chunky. So those are your, I can't remember what they're called, but there were some sort of dice, and then there's these small ones, clearly defined. They're good. In fact, they can still go in there loose. There we go. I will just show you the scale of the kind of areas you'll be exploring. We have these, look at this stack of cards, which are two-sided, so you have different things. You'll turn them over at different points, and they will go out in your base here, and then you will have your characters that they're quite small minis, but they're pretty, I mean, that would stretch my skills to paint. But they can be characters that you are, characters on the map when you meet them. This guy with the scythe there, where are we? I can never move my hand the right way. Come on, that's his back. Come on. Here we go. Pretty cool. So they don't seem to have. They seem to be really detailed, more detailed than some of the big ones. Look at this guy. I do like him. I hope I can make him my pet. I want to make him my pet. And I will call him Donald. I'll be like, here Donald, your tea's ready. We have a pile of rats. Oh, where are we? A pile of rats there. Some of the bigger ones over here. And you can see the main kind of big draw there. So they are cool. Then we have this one. The kind of feel, I guess, when you're setting up and stuff, does have a bit of a Tainted Grail feel, but having played both this in Prototype and Tainted Grail, kind of for realsies, they are very different games, so do not worry about it. Do not worry. So we'll just get all this back and we'll start having a look at some of... I forgot them, didn't I? Why didn't you tell me? I can just go down there for now. And we're starting to look at some of the other stuff. So, that is the core box. Will be available at retail. What have we got down here? Where have I put that stuff? Where did I put it? So, we have metal coins. They are nice, heavy when there's a lot of them, but feel like the kind of weight of an English penny. Really nice decoration on them. I like those. Not as thick as the cardboard ones though, if you've just got the base set. Then we have neoprene player mats, which have a bit more space, I think. Yeah, they're bigger, aren't they? So that's cool. You can put some cards on those and then they're easier to pick up. Give them the old snifter test, shall we? Just a strong neoprene smell, no fish smell. And again, even the neoprene is kind of not dual layered but punched, so your bits will stay in. Your knobbly bits will stay in there. Right, let's go just in the order there on my floor. So the next one is the first expansion, I believe, Sea and Sand. We have some more maps, some more minis. Your choices will change the world forever. And that's what I really liked about it. And the fact that it's not a co-op either. It's 2 to 3 player competitive. There is solo modes, and when the Bound by Fate expansion hits retail, there is a 2 versus 2 team mode. So that's quite interesting. We have the expansion rulebook for Sea and Sand. Oversized boss miniature, so you know where the boss is coming from. I'm not going to be able to shrink this down, am I? They've done the inserts. Normally, I'm someone who throws all the content in as fewer boxes as possible, but even though the big mini is making that a bigger box, I'm not going to be able to shrink these down because these inserts are great. So we have the big boss, oversized boss mini. Jafar, is it? I think, is it a genie? I reckon that's a genie. Or a djinn. A djinn, is that how you say it? Got some little guys here, knights, I guess. Up, where are we? Up there. Woo! I think I like smaller minis better than other minis. And then just some more locations and some more characters and quest cards in there. So that will add another campaign of sea and sand. Then what have we got next? Just 2 more boxes. 2 more. Bound by Fate. So this will bring the team play, 2 versus 2, taking the total play count up to 4. Because it's one of those games where it has 3-player count normally, or 1 to 3, basically. I think what we're going to try and do is I'm going to try and see if this is going to be possible to play at a live stream for people who are interested. So this rulebook, I imagine, I don't know, still has the game flow. We have some more effort and main dice, some destiny cards, some rings for miniatures for the teams. Oh, so here we can look at the player board. So that player board doesn't have the space for the cards underneath, whereas the neoprene ones will also house your cards. Henchman. So some more punch board, some more wooden cubes, some more dice, and some bases for your minis so you can tell who is on whose team at a glance. So that is Bound by Fate, the team play expansion. Again with a nice cover. Now this last one, oh yeah! And none of them are too thick actually, these. They're all kind of standard size. Is the Myth and Folklore expansion. Now I know this is a Lucky Duck one, Lucky Duck expansion exclusive, so I don't think this will be coming to any retailers that haven't actually backed the Kickstarter themselves. But this scenario was driven throughout the campaign by the backers' choices. So the backers had a big say in how this one shaped up by voting for things and directing things during the campaign. And I always enjoy that. I always like it when a campaign is very community based. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so this is similar in size to the Sea and Sand. No rulebook in this one, but we do have an oversized, I'm going to say that's a boss mini. That is quite cool with the multiple hands, the massive sword. Although, you know, a little bit chipped his sword. We've got some medium-sized one, a siren maybe, a mermaid on a rock, tempting in the sailors with her brazen song. Yeah, so it's cards and minis. So it seems like the Bound by Fate had a few extra bits, but most of the expansions are just going to bring in more cards and more minis, giving you more variety, of course. And more of the little peoples. What's this one? Is this a statue or is it a person? It's a person. I thought it was a statue, but it's actually a dress, and there is a gap between the base and the bottom of the dress. Oh, another pet for me. Is that eating something, that dragon? Little dragon there. I can't wait to see if people paint these up, because they just seem like I would not do a good job on these. So a load more places to go, added to the Sea and Sand. But again, we'll flip over to the Kickstarter page so I can show you exactly what was Lucky Duck exclusive and what will be coming to retail. But that is a great load of game and not too much box. And this makes a really good mouse mat. So let's flip up to the Kickstarter here. Just let me come across. Okay, so that was the legendary chest pledge that had everything in it. There was one other one that didn't have the Bound by Fate expansion. So let's get down here. Time of Legends, yeah. Oh, it used to be called Time of Legends, but that had to change because originally it was linked to Mythic's Joan of Arc series, but there was an IP debate for Joan of Arc. So rather than stall the time frame of delivery for Destinies, they just dropped the Time of Legends. So you got campaign and one and done scenarios in here. For the casual friend or random group, total of 4 one and done scenarios are included, 1 in the base game and 3 in the Myth and Folklore expansion. So here you go. So everything in the base set that we've seen today is in the retail pack. And I don't know if this is still true, if some of this content is Joan of Arc compatible. I don't know about that. I know the name of Time of Legends had to be taken off this, but that may still be Joan of Arc compatible. I'm not sure. So here we go. Myth and Folklore is Lucky Duck exclusive. So the Myth and Folklore stuff with more of the one and done ones, that probably means that's only available on Lucky Duck games rather than sold later only on our website. So that's how they're doing that. And around $30, which for the content in there is pretty good. And here's how all that was decided during the campaign. What was gone there? And these were the component upgrades. So dual layered and all that, custom insert, game trays, UV spots, all that stuff. Those tokens are super thick. And I think that's it for Lucky Duck exclusives. So the other expansions, if they appear, Night Pledge, Lucky Duck exclusive, Sea and Sand, that will be coming to retail. Bound by Fate definitely be coming to retail because I know that's got the 2v2 mode. $20, around $20 when it comes to retail by the looks. All really good prices, actually. That's the other thing about this. The all-in pledge was not bad. So there we go. That has been Destiny unboxing. If you do think that would be a good idea to kind of play through with my son, maybe do some solo campaigns, maybe do some of the one and dones on the live stream, let us know. If you'd like us to stream anything else, let us know that too. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. So thank you for watching another Zatu Games video. Do remember to hit like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. We also have accounts on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. And that might be it. It might not. Facebook. Did I say Facebook? Probably. Search for Zatu Games or Zatu Games UK to find all those lovely, lovely accounts. And remember, we have a live show on Facebook on Wednesdays from 8 PM. And we are live on Twitch on Monday lunchtimes at 12 and Fridays from 9 PM, playing a mixture of video games and board games. We'd love to see you there. But for now, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.